Hello everybody, I'm BC Begley and I'm currently filling in for Pastor Paul Begley. He is traveling today, so I decided I would do a few news videos for his channel. On this one, I've got 2 typhoons and a hurricane. That's right. Fiona just got done slamming Puerto Rico and it's now slamming the Dominican Republic. But before we get to that, let's hear from Pastor Paul Begley about Noble Gold Investments.
Let me first put a shout out right now, if I could, for www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. You know, Noble Gold CEO Colin Plume thinks that quantitative tightening is setting up the stage for a gold rally. And in his interview with the National Desk, Colin Plume said that the tightening is pushing the dollar up. However, he predicts that by next year, the Fed will print money again to restart the economic activities. If you're thinking of gold and silver right now, good time to do it. Noble Gold is giving a free gold American Eagle coin with every eligible IRA or 401k rollover in this month of September. You can't go wrong with noblegoldinvestments.com. Pick up the phone Tuesday morning at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And find out about your financial planning. Let Noble Gold help you. And tell them that Pastor Paul Begley sent you there.
Fiona slams Dominican Republic after pounding Puerto Rico. Hurricane Fiona roared over the Dominican Republic on Monday, a day after knocking out power to all of Puerto Rico and causing damage the governor described as catastrophic. Many people were also left without water service. The blow from Fiona was made more devastating because Puerto Rico has yet to recover from Hurricane Maria, which killed 3,000 people and destroyed the power grid in 2017. 5 years later, more than 3,000 homes on the island still have blue tarps for a roof. The wind and water from Fiona stripped the pavement from roads, tore off roofs, and sent torrents pouring into homes. The storm also took out a bridge and flooded 2 airports. A temporary metal bridge in Puerto Rico that was built in the wake of Hurricane Maria was swept away in the rushing floodwaters of Hurricane Fiona. Harrowing video shows the moment the metal bridge creaks and groans under the pressure of the rising, fast-moving floodwaters. Clattering metal is heard as the bridge comes loose and then flows downstream in one piece, whisked away by the current. The video then shows bystanders in disbelief with their hands over their heads. The island's National Weather Service office said the flash flooding was occurring in south-central parts of Puerto Rico and tweeted, "Move to higher ground immediately." Up to 22 inches of rain had fallen in some areas of Puerto Rico, and forecasters said another 4 to 8 inches could fall, perhaps up to 15 more inches in some places, even as the storm moves away. So 3 storms wreaked havoc around the world over this weekend. The extreme wind and storm surge from the remnants of a typhoon were powerful enough to uproot buildings in Alaska this weekend, and the storm is still hanging around. Hurricane Fiona brought over 2 feet of rain to portions of Puerto Rico, causing rivers to rage, demolishing a bridge. Fiona caused an island-wide power outage, impacting 1.5 million customers on Sunday. And after making landfall in southern Japan as a strong typhoon, causing damaging winds, power outage, Typhoon Nanmadol is turning right and heading up the spine of Japan towards Tokyo. From there, it heads towards Alaska. And on Sunday, after the remnants of Typhoon Merbok pummeled western Alaska with storm surges and gusty winds, residents living along more than 1,000 miles of coastline, many of them in the state's most vulnerable communities, faced varying degrees of flooding and infrastructure damage, and there were concerns about long-term impact on how they would recover as colder months approach. At least 2 people died after Typhoon Nanmadol brought record-breaking rains and strong winds to Japan's southernmost islands of Kyushu and cut power to hundreds of thousands of people, according to local authorities. Nanmadol made landfall in Kyushu's Kagoshima Prefecture on Sunday evening, registering as one of the strongest typhoons Japan has ever seen, according to the World Meteorological Association. So 2 typhoons and a hurricane. It doesn't get much more apocalyptic than that. Guys, that's all I have for you on this story. If you guys want to check out other story or news headlines, feel free to go over to my channel at BC Begley on YouTube. Till then, see you guys later.